That's got to be our goal. And with that in mind, guys, I'm going to lead in a different manner. And Bill confirmed that this morning. It had been rolling around in my bed, in my mind, and then Bill brought confirmation. I'm very thankful, you know, because to me the mind's a terrible thing. But he brought his feelings, and they were the same as what I was thinking last night. Don't think that I have retreated. Guys, I'm the same Kenny. This is the same Word of God. And I'm going to stand on it. But guys, we have got to get people in here that need Jesus. We've got a group now that God has been working on for a while. Guys, when the bad stuff starts happening, we need to be stable. Because the weak ones are going to be looking for whoever they can find that is not being persecuted or that is not going through all these trials, and they're going to hang on to them. I want them to hang on to us. It's the only way we'll be able to teach them the truth. So you need to put on your armor. This is for your self-defense. And God gave it to us, guys. In Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 to 20. I bet some of you in here can even recite it. It's memory verses a lot of times. Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 to 20. Finally, so after all this I've told you, okay, finally, be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. This is just a sentence that tells us it ain't about us, because He's the one that's got the power. And so we need to let Him make the decisions in our life, because He's the one with the power, not us. I think most of us in here will realize that when we were in charge of our lives, it was a mess. You know, it was a mess. And so now we've got to give the power, give ourselves to the one with the power. Be strong in His mighty power. Put on the full. Isn't that great that He put in there full? That means don't leave any of these things out. Take them all and apply them to your life, because it's getting ready to get bad. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. See, the devil can't come at you with truth. So he's got to come at you with deception. Guys, you need to know the Word of God so that when the devil brings something your way that kind of looks like it, you'll be able to identify what it really is. It doesn't line up. Okay? So you guys need to know the Word of God. For your struggle is not against flesh and blood. Right now, that's true. Although there have been many wars throughout history where God marched right in and with His army and did business. Right now, guys, our battle isn't flesh and blood. That's why we're applying these things right now, so that when it becomes, when it's on our shores, we'll be ready. We will be so strong in Him that if someone is going to take our life, we're ready. Our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, against wickedness in whatever form that it presents itself, anything ungodly, okay, and the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. That means in the air. This is Satan's territory for a season. But one day, guys, one day He's coming to rescue us. Man, that's good news to me. That's good news to me. Therefore, so because of all this, put on the full armor, all of it. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about what each thing is. Put it all on. Seek everything you can to prepare you. Guys, we belong to the King. We're going to win. We just don't want to run into a gunfight with no gun. Okay? Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that in the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything to stand, stand firm then. In other words, when you get to the point where you don't think you can go anymore, still stand. God is saying that He said that He will never give us more than we can handle. So when you get to the point where you've never been before, He's going to carry you more. So just trust Him instead of yourself, because remember, He's Lord. Okay? He's got this thing. Stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist. This means that what's holding you together is righteousness, truth. Jesus said, I am the truth. So we want to make sure that we have the Word of God holding us together. That our whole being is being surrounded by and buckled up to the Word of God, the truth. With the breastplate of righteousness in place. This is our protection, the breastplate. If we stand for what's right and do the right thing, that will protect us. And believe me, we need protection, because if you stand for what's right, the enemy's going to come at you with both barrels blazing. You've got to have a breastplate. And that's why God called it that, so we would know this is our protection in this battle. And with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. As we're going out, taking this word out to the world, we're ready. We are bringing the gospel out. And so the feet represent movement. So you take this thing, you've got the breastplate on, you've got the way of moving it out there. We're supposed to take this word, not just hold it here, but share it with others. So our feet are ready to do that. In addition to all this, see, he's not done yet. Take up the shield of faith. And the reason for that is, without faith, we can do nothing. Guys, we have got to know that God is on our side. He is ordaining our steps. Trust in Him. Look to Him for the answers in your life. He's the only one that has the right one, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. No matter what the devil throws at you, you will be able to overcome it. Take the helmet of salvation that's covering your head. You have to know that you know that